the system. Well, actually, okay, yeah, we're good. You come over here. You convert vehicle parts. You put these here. And then you wait. And then they get destroyed and turned into parts that can be used to repair other parts. The first one happens in one, and then when the second one happens, it does all of them pretty much at once. But you won't see because I only have one other part. The stage of the part...
Free Fire folks scoped the dam. It looks like they actually got away by driving.
Determines how many of the vehicle parts you get. I didn't pay attention to how many of what.
I blame Madeline.
You can't do that.
Yeah, 10-3, Bruno. Oh!
But the car's not turning, so I don't know what happened.
Sorry.
Other than
No, it's all good. That was
the
my
dump
fault.
valve going bad.
It's not your fault.
Just out of curiosity, does
Oh,
anyone
this
have
is what blame Bruno, Madeline.
does anyone have a
Sure, what the
spare
fuck?
dump valve?
No.
Shit.
I may do.
Because Barrett told me when they were doing vehicle testing, a dump valve does have a performance difference, but it doesn't matter which dump valve you have. It's just if you have one, there's a performance difference, but if you don't, and mine went bad, and mine is driving strangely now. It's not scouting like it has been consistently for the past 2 weeks.
Road, come to my
shop
20. You
office
might be able to find a dump valve.
Hey, firm.
Did you check the BCSO port smoker?
Negative.
I have to look.
Oh, that's a good shout. Harry, I'm on the way.
Yeah, there's a dump valve or two, all right.
Harry, have you found like a stash of parts?
Oh, it's more than a stash.
Oh, A firm. Wait,
Bring
this
your
sounds.
scout. We're loading up.
Oh, A firm, and then we're going straight to the tuna shop, and I'll break these parts
Yes,
down.
sir.
Yes. What did you just do?
I don't even think we might need like 3 trips.
Damn. Are they in good condition?
Yeah, they are. They're in okay condition.
Are you on the bottom part?
Yeah, I'm down in the
Oh,
ravine.
A firm. I'm gonna slowly make my way down. Safely, of course. Oh! Yes! This is a good find, Perry. Damn! Oh, dump valves! Stage 3 parts!
Thank God we lost the tow truck.
Oh, this is juicy!
What the fuck?
What?
Have a look at this in this bag here.
Oh. That's not my paperwork. Now, I've ran into that a few times. Listen, Perry, at the end of the day, it's not illegal, right? Whatever it is, it's not illegal. I need to make a pile over here of all the trash I've already picked up to make room for other important stuff. Let's see. Dump valve.
That is a lot of parts.
Yeah. Like a whole bunch. Holy fuck. Here we are.
Alrighty, I'll start heading to the tuner and getting these muddled down.
Well, some of these aren't actually. I see a lot of them. I'll pick them up.
I'm grabbing what I can. I'll be back. Actually, I might have room in my glove box. Lots of stuff. Yo, honestly, that tow truck that fled, real MVP. There's no way my car went out here.
That's crazy.
A repair kit ain't even gonna resolve this, is it?
Yeah, the repair kits get water out of your shit.
Oh, good. I was just about to
As long as
say
you're not
this
in
is
the
a
water,
little
they'll get waterlogged again.
deeper than I remember. But I don't fucking know. What the heck? The scout of all things. It's all right, guys. It's all right. I've genuinely never had my vehicle get waterlogged in that area, ever.
Pretty deep down.
Missed the turn.
You can just put them on the floor and I'll start converting, and then you can go get more. Did you get your dump valve?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one in the trunk. Harry?
I better get
Oh,
the recognition
I was spooked.
deserve for this.
Thought you vanished. Have you fixed up the parts in your car?
Yeah, they should be fine right now.
Old stuff. Wait, can I see what you're putting in there? Oh, I can. Oh, be careful. Someone might come through and fucking yoink. All right, I'll be back.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's why I'm here.
Trying to stay clear of the water. I'm scared.
I'm awaiting your load, Davenport.
I think I was just repairing my car, refueling it.
Okay, we can't pick any of these up. Now we gotta check all around. I put this here. Those. Make sure. I think these will go away on reset. There's HVAC parts up here. There wasn't much else. There's a lot of stuff that is seemingly stuck to the ground, if you will. It looks like there's a lot of things there, but there isn't. Fuck. I'm on the way. There isn't much.
There's only a few bits left that I couldn't pick up myself. So.
Hey, firm.
Well, we can repair 7 stage 5 parts all the way back up to full.
I'm coming with a few more things. Might be higher than that.
Not bad for nothing.
A firm, big true. Don't forget, I was told Bruce Baylor's charging $100 grand for a full, you know, re-up on parts.
What a surprise! The goblin is going for his gold.
Wait, it's not 100K for one part, or like
No,
all the
no,
parts
all
across getting
parts across.
repaired? Oh, interesting.
Oh, but don't worry, he'll do your gearbox and your turbo as well. That's throwing me a bit.
All right, I
Maybe
finally
that's
got on
not
the
too
road.
bad.
On the way. He'll do what? What was that,
And
Denver?
that would be cheaper than buying them all again for sure. So Maybe it's not the worst.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. It would genuinely probably end up cheaper buying Gamba boxes. As
Oh,
crazy
Yeah,
as
yeah,
that
that's the thing I
sounds.
don't know.
And far more satisfying.
And you might get another stage 5 part to sell for fucking $80,000
Exactly.
or whatever he sells for.
Or an engine.
There wasn't much. There's also... Oh, I picked up 2 stage 3 brakes. Let me put it in the trunk.
The Gamba box is definitely the way to go, but it's just about getting a fucking bed for it.
I think you can recycle those cylinder heads.
You can or you can't?
I don't think you can.
It's not surprising. It's the only thing I start finding at the Gamba guy now.
Alrighty, so with this, we'll probably have 800 vehicle parts.
Hell yeah.
Do you need anything repaired right now?
No, I think
Do you
I'm
have a-
good.
Do you have a drill?
No. I repaired all of my shit a few days ago.
Yeah, exactly, 800.
He did take the one I was saving.
And one stage 1 part gives 5, one stage 2 part gives 10, stage 3 gives 15, so that's not bad.
What? Oh. I imagine 4s would be 20.
Yeah, I believe so.
Interesting. All right. I'm gonna go grab a drill.
Alrighty, I'll wait here.
Did you take the dump valve in the trunk?
Oh, yeah, I did. That's right, I had an extra one for myself.
Thank you. Perfect. Let me just make sure there's nothing in my locked storage. There are some parts, but those are old. I will be right back. I'm just saying, y'all, ask and you shall receive. Am I right? Asked for a dump valve and got a whole lot extra. .390 requesting permission for an impact. Actually, Perry, sorry for making you wait there. I realized I can do the dump valve and stuff.
Alrighty.
Also, just to verify, you grabbed the parts. You didn't leave them there. You just never know.
Yeah, I grabbed the parts.
Up you go. I like this song too. We'll do a swap and we could repair this to full. Fuck it. I'll do it just to show you guys. convert here. One day someone's going to put all their stage 5 parts on accident, just out of habit, and poof, gone. I wonder if that is a stage 3 technically. Okay, that's kind of funny. Then you go here, you put this here, you put how min-maxy do I want to get? I could get it to 100, but it's 1 over. Fuck it. Then it repairs in increments of 5. So this will be at full. In maxing turbo, the repair. Essentially, I over repaired by 1 because it only does increments of 5. Is this your idea to avoid? Yes, question mark. It was definitely my suggestion. So I actually, I was sick when it was implemented, but the original version of it was like taking apart, let's say this was that dump valve, and putting the turbo here and the dump valve here, and then it would repair it. But the issue is that everyone's still going to stockpile those and put them, they're going to run out of inventory space in all of their properties. It's just going to end up on the ground, and then we're back at square one. Except now I'd have no means of like going to places where that stuff is consolidated. I'm going to swap. New phone, who dis?
Rhodes is Davenport.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I'm about to go off duty, so I figured I'd let you know what I put in the report with the casings in that for Happy, so in case you look at it, you know what you're looking at. I put it in that same incident you said for the stabbing.
Yep.
And with the photos I took, I even went into
The VR.
and got a picture so you could see exactly where everything was located. One of the lots of blood that was on the ground there would come back to Happy. The other two are unknown. So
the other one would have been Windsong, and I know that because the DNA comes back to a situation I believe with Happy and Windsong, but obviously Windsong's DNA is not on file. But he did indicate that Windsong was with him. But no other shots,
okay.
from my understanding, were fired because he got hit from behind with a bat.
okay.
Yeah. So I was able to clear that up. The casing did match the gun that Nathan
I've
had.
seen
So
that.
that Deagle was the one that was taken from him.
Yeah. Yep. No worries.
But yeah, I appreciate the help on that.
Yeah, no worries. I just figured I'd explain it to you just in case I didn't want you to look and be like, what the hell's going on?
No, you're good. You're good. Appreciate it. Have a good
No
one.
worries, thank you. See you, mate.
If it becomes a major issue, start clearing ground items. There's like very few ground items that are problematic. Group 6 data chips are small and no one ever sees them. I don't know how much of a problem they cause, but people dump them all the time because they're tiny. They're literally... Do I have the one? I'll show you. I will show you the physical size of it because there's one on the ground up there. It is fucking tiny. Then it's pretty much blueprints and repair kits. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to swap these. I'm curious to see how it performs. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a solution. I think the solution is they're just being... Everyone has... just make sure nothing's left. Everyone has the repair blueprints that they need for the most part. But realistically, if the guy at Mosley sold those blueprints, removing them from, like, getting a blueprint from a repair kit would solve the issue. Also, repair kits at less than 10%, or there's a percentage in which it can't be used. It's actually not 10. I think it's slightly lower than that. If those just get deleted, those are just like the big, you know. And it's so funny because if you go to the end of a racetrack, there's always blueprints and repair kits because people crash during the race. Don't mind me. Let me just grab this repair kit. They crash during the race, and then oh, Group 6 data chip. There's another one here. Let me show you how fucking small this thing is. You see that? Who the fuck is gonna find that? Oh, let me just... You see it? And the reason this is problematic is they don't go bad ever.
424, 1042, everybody guys.
Have a good night, Davenport. Thank you for your service.
There's nothing else here. You know what? Nothing. We're good. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Right now, the way it works, I believe, is when you're repairing a car, when that repair kit gets fully used, there's a chance you get one of the blueprints for, like, you know, a transmission repair part thing or anything like that. But nobody needs them anymore. Like, it's... Oh my god. I'm awake. I'm blind. Holy fuck. So realistically, they don't really need to be like, it was cool when things were like very limited, but when everyone already has it, it's not like I don't think it's necessary for it to be like behind RNG essentially. If that makes sense. Okay, I think the data chip was here. Nope. It was here. There's another one. Ooh. All right. Well, we're going to do that, and it's a trash bag. It was supposed to be a trash bag. Is that the trash bag? Off it goes. We have the data chip. What the fuck am I doing? Hello? I can just do this? What am I thinking? I forgot. Oh. I imagine there's more
so I can try and chase these C-class boosts.
things here. We're gonna fucking fall and die. Let's not. Hello?
Hello, honey. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Just got served by a Volgo at the Abracadabra.
Oh, is it Corey?
I didn't ask.
Does he have like a little ponytail?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. I didn't look, I'll be honest.
Did he have an accent?
What the fuck? Where's my car gone?
Did it get stolen?
Yeah, he was British. I know it's here. Someone's just slammed into it.
Yeah, it sounds like Corey. Was there a yellow SUV parked out front?
Let me have a look. Yes.
Yeah, it's probably registered to Corey. He's been working at the kebab shop.
He wants a housewarming party when we're done decorating, but I don't know about that.
I mean, they've already been inside.
I found the boost
Yeah,
vehicle.
no, but like when it was decorated differently, you know.
But I mean, like, what's gonna change? What if they welcome
hand-colored
us with
tow
open
truck?
arms?
What about if they welcome us with AK set?
Well, then aren't they gonna do that no matter what? Listen,
No,
I had
because-
to like the other day. I don't think you were around for it, but
Alright, the tow truck's
Bobby
here eastbound
Charles
of
was-
Pushy Boulevard. Definitely
okay,
needs some
that specific
77s.
yellow SUV got
big
VAF
CVT
because
eyes, though.
Bobby Charles was like provoking the Vagos,
Right,
and Bobby was all on his own. You know, doing
Shotgun,
Bobby
right
things,
again,
typical
westbound, and
Bobby
yeah.
Carmine things. You know, just because I can, not really anticipating any of the other consequences. I'm okay.
Yeah.
And then he was getting it impounded, and then got held up by the Vajos,
Right,
and
northbound
eventually
Chevrolet.
Bobby ended up going down. But like, you know, we had to make the call to shoot because he was holding up Bobby, and I had to remind him this was yesterday or the day before.
Right,
Like,
eastbound of
Don't
Spooky.
give him the satisfaction, because people like Bobby are going to sit there and try to provoke a response from you. Like, and now you have a VAF on your car that didn't need one. And he understood, you know. It wasn't like don't tell me how to live my life. You know how people would typically be.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you know this. Corey was someone who years ago tried gunning me down. Actually, did gun me down, and then he kind of became my target. You know how my pettiness just
Alright, the
targets
the
people. Who,
Mandem?
tow truck is
no. He was never part of Mandem. He was he may have been with a
248,
smaller
eastbound
group.
Pushy
I forget who it
Boulevard,
was.
Red Garnet.
I remember you had.
Was it SOS?
Looks like one time.
That was it.
I don't know if
Yeah,
he was
something
part
like
of
that.
SOS, but like it's something like that. Like, you know, a smaller group like that,
77?
not so much a big one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's been fine. The 390 can be en route
Well,
shortly,
he's-
though I
that's
have my
good,
scouts,
yeah.
so maybe I should.
Okay, it's
What was I gonna say? I've been decorating the house.
I saw.
So, oh, you
I
did?
saw, yep, I saw the shopping list you left, so I was gonna try to, you know, purchase some of those things, but unfortunately, didn't seem like anyone was selling furniture.
There's someone around right now.
Who?
Christian Toe.
I will call them and get what we need.
Well, hold on. Before you do, I need you to help me with an investigation.
Okay, into what or who?
Okay, I'm not gonna give you all the details, but it's the lumber company. Yeah. So when you order, I'm gonna text you a couple things that I just want you to order, like one of each, just because I'm trying to get the prices of things.
So
Well, that
why
sounds
don't I
really
just
strange.
ask for the price instead of buying it?
Because that's more suspicious. Set. Don't need a bit of money. I got loads of it.
Okay. Yeah, I still have all of the money for the most part that you transferred me.
Oh yeah, there's another house lottery up, you know, but it's on Roy Lowenstein or something like that.
Yeah, yep. I mean, Roy
You definitely
Lowe.
saw that, didn't- No, we're in Jamestown there, honey.
I know.
You know-
Listen, I really don't think moving a block away is really that necessary. You
No, I
know,
agree. I agree.
it's been cozy.
I was like kind of having. I can tell you over the phone, but the other day, did you get a text message from the hospital?
You know, I'm not good with text messages. Let me take a
Oh
look.
my god.
No, nothing from the hospital.
I got
uh,
a text message from because I'm one of Ziggy's emergency contacts still, and he was in the
Oh.
hospital. So I tried to follow up about it with Rue because I knew Ziggy wouldn't be around at that time in the morning.
How did your conversation with Rue go?
Oh, that time, she was asking me about Norman Bones in the lighthouse. 'Cause I
And
think she was
and
planning to do some bad shit.
What did you say?
I said stay well away, and she did, thankfully.
she did,
I
or
don't-
she said she did.
Well, she said she did.
Okay.
With Ziggy, I don't know exactly what happened, but he was stabbed. And then like knocked on the back of the head or something.
We're
I still don't know what
approaching
happened, but then I spoke to somebody else about it. I spoke to Remy,
Doing eastbound to Spoochie. Less than a
BCSO
bit.
Remy, and learned that apparently the ADMC is like imploding at the minute. There was
Equals
some
May
house
for
heist or something,
We're
and
flipped
like
on Vespucci
several
and
of their
Positive.
members have been blooded out. It's all gone fucking tits up by the sounds of it. Apparently Flop requested that his ADMC tag get removed. So it's possible that what happened to Ziggy was a blood out. I don't know for sure. So yeah, that's all happened really.
Very interesting. Now, where do we stand?
I don't know. I asked,
Because we very
I
much
asked
so should be on a united front on that.
Oh, that's what you're asking. I
Alright,
thought we
because we're
were
flipped by a
asking about
black
like.
Kuruma. We're heading
I asked
eastbound to
Ruin was
Spooky
like, you know,
Boulevard.
because
Past
apparently I think Sean McQuillan is one of the ones that got outed or, you know, blooded out or something. I'm not 100% on it, but by the sounds of what Rue was saying, he is. So I was
Well-
like, are we good? You know, like if you are on one side and he's on the other, like, are we going to be in trouble? But she said no. But you know, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Not only that, the only way I would have any consideration for attempting to rekindle any relationship amongst any of them is if what you're saying is true and Sean was blooded out and potentially Ziggy. We obviously know what side each of them are on, and if they end up in a group together, they're just as dead as they were to me when everything started. If there is no affiliation to Sean, who was seemingly the puppet master, if you will, considering our conversations that occurred, I'd reconsider. But absolute, just not even a consideration if there's any affiliation with Sean.
Yeah, I agree.
I told you my conversation with Flop, right? And how he said all of the decisions he made were his decisions.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
To which I made very clear, I think he thinks he made those decisions, but he didn't. Not a chance in hell. Not when I know he was sitting in the fucking car with McQuillan.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
So
yeah,
what
I
are those
don't really
items?
know. Oh shit! Give me 5 minutes and I'll send you a text with what I need you to add on top.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
All
thanks,
right,
Shane. Bye.
Yeah. When I say New Zealand, but that's. Yeah, sorry, that was very unrealistic. No, it's quickly.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Earlier, I had a suspect in custody. I'm just asking everybody that was on duty, if I'm being honest. Earlier, I had a suspect in custody that was broke out.
That was what? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Broken out of custody.
Okay.
Basically, I 311, 911, well, not 911, 311 radioed. I went onto DSC radio, and this guy got let out. Did you by any chance let somebody out of cuffs?
No, not at all.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just checking people off a list because somebody let him out of cuffs, and I can't really figure out who it was, and I kind of think it was DOC, and I'm trying to figure that out. I like spam 311 after. I was like, did you guys let him out of cuffs?
When did it happen?
It was like, let me look.
I ask because there is a situation with, if you look at 15351 under incidents, firearm shot down by another DOC and marshal car stolen. So there was some like DOC sort of internal conflict where a member of DOC was like, I guess, leaving DOC, but not without a fight, seemingly. And that was 5 hours ago.
Yeah, so I was there at that. That court case just finished right now.
Oh, wait, it went to bench? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
bench
it's
trial in progress. Holy fuck.
Just finished right now. That's the marshal calling me. it might be them there. Like he might have just like snuck in and got uncuffed at the court case, and just nobody like 311. But I think it's more like I just kind of want to find out who knew and just didn't say anything because I was spam 311ing. Like, did anybody let this person out of custody? They're twatting out.
Yeah, no, I saw your 311 regarding that. How long ago was he placed in cuffs?
So when he was in the cuffs, he got taken. About 10 minutes later, EMS let me know that he'd left hospital, but they didn't want to let us know immediately because like they didn't want to just get shot up for snitching.
Right, fair enough.
So I let people know that he was out of like he was up, so he wasn't down anymore, but he was out, and that they were asking people how to get him out of cuffs. So I'd let people know this on radio, and then about 2 minutes later, he was twatting out.
How long after?
About 2 minutes after he left hospital, he was twatting out. So somebody let him out within like me communicating not to. And I'd hopped over to DOC radio, told them not to, spoke to them and stuff, and they said they wouldn't. I said, let us know if you're caught lacking and you have to uncuff him. I don't mind if you were like...
Was he down?
He was down, and then he was helped up at the hospital.
Is there any chance at all that... Okay, was he placed in cuffs when he was down?
Yeah, so EMS and doctors confirmed that he was still in cuffs when he was up and he was taken out. So yeah, like within like
I'm sitting there thinking like, sometimes someone gets a little too close, especially if we're dealing with someone who's down where there's no anticipation of them resisting. Like maybe but if they were in cuffs in the hospital, how the fuck do they go from there to anywhere in the course of a couple minutes and be uncuffed?
Yeah, so my thought is they either went to the court case and got like a DOC vet, or they went up to the prison and just got a DOC like really quickly to uncuff him. But either way, if they were held up, you'd think that they'd communicate they were held up, right?
Well, what if they now have a means of getting cuffs off?
Yeah, I think that's why I want to talk to everybody, because if we can establish that absolutely nobody let them out of cuffs, then we know that somebody can get somebody out of cuffs. So I'm just gonna make a senior report, so like anybody around these hours can just quickly quiz anybody they see, or like I can quiz people, because I just want to make sure like people actually don't have lockpicks that can unlock cuffs and stuff.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. I am 100% with you there. Who was on duty at the time that you haven't spoken to?
Okay, I'm just gonna make this a senior report. I didn't want to just like chuck names in and then just have like a random ass report, so I just made it private for a second. What the hell is senior report? I can see everything but the one I want. Okay, I'll copy and paste it into one.
Okay, I do see it.
Yeah, that should have everything in now.
With the names that are listed, the only shot I see any of those people, with the exception of like a couple under the PD side, so excluding DOC, excluding marshals, the only way I see any one of those individuals doing it is in the event where they were forced to do so at gunpoint and kidnapped, forced at gunpoint to sign off duty, and were just shot on a fucking mountain. Because there's no way any one of those individuals who has not yet been spoken to would do that without notification.
Yeah, that's why I'm worried. Apparently Mason McLean like clocked on around the time and then clocked off, so maybe like something happened while he was clocked on, but
it's definitely possible. I can is Frost still around?
I don't think so. I've spoke to as many people as I could see. I was trying to call Chris, which he just called me back, so I'll just quickly ask him, because he should have seen DOC Stansfeld, who was the one getting, I guess, the bench trial.
Got it.
And then I can clear them too.
I'll give Ricky a call. And I'll speak with him regarding it. To clear that up. Because everyone else is off duty at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll clear up Ricky. And try to assist on that front. I'll put the indicator next to his name in the event where he has no involvement or anything.
Thank you.
No problem. Call him now. Get this sorted.
Right, and I'm gonna call Chris.
Sounds good.
Hi,
Hey Ricky, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm on an active scene right now.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll make this super quick.
Okay.
Did you uncuff anyone that was in cuffs earlier? Okay. All right.
No, I don't think any officers did.
Yeah,
as
that's
far
what
as I'm aware.
that's what we're trying to verify, because if there's now a means of individuals uncuffing people who were cuffed outside of getting us to uncuff, that needs to be known. Alternatively,
Well, there was DOC on duty too.
yeah,
so it's possible-
that's what we're trying to find out as well. So we're trying to rule things out.
Yep.
All right, appreciate it. Have a good one.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I wonder. All right, we need to make a full list of what we need, chat. Hold up. Here. Maybe not. We can buy the small flooring. 56. Material. Handles, one high quality. Sofa. Railings, quality chairs. 17 counters. And stove. Sinks. One fridge. So, five.
All right. Night, guys. See ya.
One bin. Kitchenwares, and one box.
Hello, Christian.
Hi, Christian. I have an order to place for furniture if that's something you're able to entertain.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
All
You have
right.
a list?
I do have a list. It's kind of all over the place because we recently moved into an apartment.
Yeah.
Now that being said, don't judge me for what's on this list. Though I do have a question before I start with the list.
Sure.
When it comes to like small flooring and stuff, is it easier to just obtain that from like the U-Tool, or?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then let me just remove that from my list real quick. Hold on. Here we go. All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, go for it.
One basic quality sideboard.
Yep.
6 window curtains.
Yep.
Do you want me to just keep going or wait for you to confirm each one?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, 11 handles. 1 high quality sofa. 11 railings. 4 high quality chairs. 17 counters. 1 window blind. 1 stove. 13 cupboards. 4 books.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Where do you need me to start from?
Was it before railings? What was the quality?
It was a high quality sofa.
Sofa.
And then after that was 4 high quality chairs.
4 high quality chairs, 11 railings, 17 counters, 1 window blind, and 1 stove.
Yep. Did you get the 13 cupboards?
Just now.
And then 4 books.
4 books.
1 club rig. 2 medium reinforced crates. 2 sinks. 1 large decor. 1 fridge. 1 auto supplies. 1 miscellaneous clothing. 1 small decor. 1 bin. 1 box. And 1 kitchenwares.
Okay, I'm gonna have to confirm some of these things with you because
Yep.
I need to make a second invoice. So, how many reinforced, medium reinforced? 4?
2.
2. 2 sinks, 1 large decor, 1 fridge, 1 auto supply, 1 clothing miscellaneous. The other one, 1 small.
Small decor. Yep.
1 bin, and I need to make a second invoice, and you'd have to repeat the rest.
Yep, not a problem. Let me know once
ahead.
you're good. It'll be 1 kitchenwares and 1 box.
Okay, perfect. I got all of that. I'll have to check to see that everything can come through us. If not, let's say if something doesn't come through us, but let's say you can buy from somewhere else, I would let you know as well.
Okay.
All I need from you.
Question.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, you know, you're gonna check as to what you guys can do. How, like, if you had to estimate, like, how expensive are we talking for everything?
Right now, well, I'll do that for you.
Damn, it's not smart that I said moved into an apartment, though. But I specifically said it for the sake of, like, I don't know what the club rig looks like, so.
Everything's good. I'll do your FTO notes. Dan, did you have anything you wanted to add?
I already told her it all. I just said have some more confidence. She's got the knowledge, she's got the know-how. She just needs to believe in herself a bit more.
Okay, so some things you can buy from other places. So let's say the clothing miscellaneous, I believe you can buy that from the laundromat.
Got it. Okay.
I'm double checking. Actually, what is the complete name for that one? Is it miscellaneous clothes or?
It's Misk Clothing.
Yes, it's the laundromat.
Yeah, I do it every time I take her out.
Then what about the club
She's
rig?
pretty good.
Rig? I've not seen that before. Is it
Um,
called club rig?
let me double check.
The other thing I said, yeah, I mean, the last thing I said is
On my list, I just put it down as club rig.
Club rig. Nothing comes up when I'm looking at my catalog. Maybe there's another
anything?
name for it.
Could it be Club Rigs with an S?
I'm not getting anything with club even.
Oh damn! Anything with rigs? If not, I mean, I can
Nothing.
double check. I'll get back to you on that one. If you're unable to find it, give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me just write this down. There we are. Okay. So that one is off the list for now.
Then let me see. Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, can do. All right. Okay. So the auto supplies, I believe it's auto supplies, right?
Auto supplies, yes.
Those can, so I can put that in, but it's not something we can produce. It's something that people can just find. So if you can yeah, we cannot. I don't think give that out.
Got it. I will take that off the list. So essentially, find someone who has them.
Basically, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And that's basically everything else. We can give that, and for total is 120k or 120,900.
Got it. And of that, are there any that stand out as like very expensive in comparison to most?
Yes, the reinforced crates. The medium reinforced crates are 24k each.
Got it. Okay. All right. Give me a second. If
would I be able to
go ahead.
call you back or call me back? I do have to make a phone call.
Yeah. Real quick. If that's the case, if those are the most expensive part, hold off on the reinforced crates for now. Everything else, regardless of price, I mean, if we're removing 48 grand off that total, I'm okay with that for everything else. I'll get back to you on the medium crates.
Okay,
right,
sounds good. I'll remember that. Text me your full name and I'll get you the invoice. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Bye.
Bye.
I think it's DOC, by the way.
I wouldn't be surprised.
This guy, he ignored my 311, then I got on his radio and told him to call me, and it's just taken him about 3 minutes to call me. Like, he was panicking.
I did speak with, I spoke with Ricky, and